Hi, everybody. This is Andrea with ClearSpeak Accent Professionals again. I am a speech language pathologist and I work with non-native English speakers on English pronunciation for American English, and we focus on clarity and confidence. This is my last video in a 10-part video series I did specifically for Korean speakers. It is designed to guide you in where to dive in deeper as you practice your English. And again, our focus is on clarity and confidence so that you're not holding back your ideas. I've done several videos. Today's video, we're going to talk about specific resources you can use as you practice your English. So let's look at that slide now. You can see it's been quite a long presentation here. Okay. First, let's discuss Google Dictionary. Now, in order to take advantage of Google Dictionary, you need to understand the phonetics and the phonetic symbols that get used. And if you've never done any of that work before, or if you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my videos for the sounds of English, because I talk about the sound symbol system and how it relates to Google Dictionary and how to utilize that. I talked about it also in my intro video to this series. So video 1, I talk a little bit about phonetics. So, but let's look at Google Dictionary. And again, if you need more information here, then you know where to find those resources. Okay, so Google Dictionary. What you're going to do with something like Google Dictionary is just, type in a word. Think of a word that you want to know how to pronounce or check and type it in. We're going to look at the word compare. So right here is what I'm talking about when I talk about the phonetic system. It's showing you the exact sounds to say. Notice the schwa. We've talked about this in the stress video and in my intro video, how the schwa really helps with stress patterns. This little symbol here is the stress symbol. That's going to occur right before the syllable you stress. So here we have compare, compare, compare. You can also do the speak. Let me make sure I'm sharing my sound.
Compare.
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 Compare. And listen to it, say it, listen to it, say it, record yourself, and compare how they sounded. Did they sound similar, the same, really different? And what can you do to make that sound better? This learn to pronounce function I've played with before, and I think it's pretty good. It will tell you, for example, if you're not saying the schwa vowel, if you're saying compare, it's going to let you know. So it's a nice little check tool. Now, it's going to do a good job for words, so you can maybe learn some of the sounds a little bit better, or where your mistakes are with sounds and stressing. I think it'll correct on stress. It will, because if you're saying compare, it's going to sound not stressed correctly because you're not using the schwa vowel. Anyway, so play around with Google Dictionary. It's a great resource. Okay, what have we got next here? Youglish. Let's talk about Youglish. Okay, so with Youglish, you're going to type Youglish into your search engine, and then I recommend doing the US, unless you're, if you're learning the UK accent, that's fine too, or the Australian English accent, that's fine. Let's stick with US. So let's type in the word compare. What it's going to do is populate videos that have this word in them, and it's going to put you right where you need to be to hear it. So let's listen.
As a building or a cathedral can compare to that.
Can compare. Can compare. Let's listen to the next one.
Compare that to today.
Compare that to compare that. Compare that. So what you can do is listen to that snippet, practice it, record it, listen to that model again, and listen to your model, your production, and see how they compare. Now you can also use Youglish to do small phrases. I wouldn't do like big sentences, but you can do small phrases. Let's look at something like I did it. I have not searched for this before. Let's see what happens.
I did it again. And
I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it again and again. I did it.
And
have to do this. If you don't do this, you won't pass the course. So I did it.
So I did it. So I did it.
Volcano.
Even in the air, I feel that I did it.
I did it. I did it. Okay. So that's how you might use Youglish. I think it's really helpful for words and some small phrases as well. Again, I like listening, trying it, recording it. Listen to the model, listen to your production. See where you need to shift your production or whatever. Okay? Record yourself. I kind of already been talking about this. I know it can be uncomfortable to record yourself. Some people really hate it. What has happened for me is the more I've recorded myself, the less I care. Like, it's fine. If you do it a bunch, you won't even notice anymore. So it's really a helpful tool. I really recommend making yourself do that. Okay, let's look at the English Accent Coach website. This one's a little tricky to use because they use the International Phonetic Alphabet, which is different than the system that Google Dictionary uses. In this English Sounds video, I do use a PDF where I have the International Phonetic Alphabet listed, along with Google Dictionary system and my system. My system very closely matches Google Dictionary, but there are a couple differences there. So let's just kind of look at this and see what that looks like. Okay, so I already am in. When you do this, you just create an account. It's pretty easy. And it gives you a way to listen. So let's look at, I went into home and I chose play and then consonants. So let's choose some consonant sounds. So for example, this is the SH sound. Now what's nice is you hover over it and it gives you an example. Show. So you know that, okay, this is the SH. I want to compare SH with S. Okay. And I'm going to do level 1 and I'm going to begin the session. Oh, that's funny. Why didn't it do any click to proceed?
Shaw,
Okay, so it said a word, Shaw, and I'm going to click, I hear this.
Shaw,
I hear that.
Shaw,
I hear that.
Shaw,
I hear that.
Shaw,
Let's say I don't hear it.
Shaw,
Okay,
Shaw,
okay.
Saw,
I heard this.
Shaw,
I heard that.
Saw,
Let's say I got it wrong.
Saw.
Okay, so I get the immediate feedback, but then it also is going to calculate a percentage for me. It's going to tell me how much I got right, how much I got wrong. Please verify your account. I don't want to do that again. Anyway, it's a very helpful listening one. I think the different levels go into different lengths of words and that sort of thing. What I like about it is it's a variety of speakers, so you're not just listening to one model, and it really focuses on what you need. So you can do R and L, you can do SH versus S, or Z versus Z, P and F, and some of those areas that throughout the video series that I've done, you know you need to focus on. Okay, I'm going to talk about my YouTube channel because it's my YouTube channel. I did do a video on the sounds of English. That's a deep dive into the phonetic inventory of English and the sound systems, the symbols that we use that will help you take advantage of some of these other tools. I also did a deep dive on the American R, where I really go into detail on how to produce that sound and whatever. The same with TH. I did a deep dive on TH. And some of the rhythm videos that I've done, I think you'll also find really helpful as a deep dive. Rhythm Made Simple, I talk about word stress quite a lot and the details of sentence stress as well. English Rhythm for Basic Conversation is more of a sentence stress video with a lot of just really common phrases that we use in English. So it's super helpful, I think, as well. I also highly recommend working with a trainer. If there's a lot of value in working on your own and trying to find your own resources and whatever. And some people do really well with that. A lot of people do not. What happens when you work with a trainer is a good trainer is going to individualize your program. They're going to evaluate your speech, assess your speech, and develop a program for you, and then work directly with you. You get immediate feedback, modeling, and instruction on how to do it right. So it's just super efficient. Like, you know when you're practicing it that you're doing it right because you've had all of that training and support from your trainer. And so we help you know what to do, learn how to practice, maximize your time, and get you where you want to go a little bit faster than maybe you would by yourself. That is primarily what I do. I work with individuals on English pronunciation for the American accent. I work with individuals and small groups. So if you want more information on what that's like, how to work with a trainer, how to know whether or not the trainer you're working with is a skilled trainer, reach out, let me know. throw in some comments. I'll respond to those. Please send me an email. You can also reach out and find me on LinkedIn. So I am more than happy to have those conversations with you. This is, again, I absolutely love what I do, and I love working with people and helping them gain the skills of clarity and confidence in speaking. It's been my life's work, and I would love to talk to you about it. So if you are interested, let me know. Hope you're having a great day. And again, I hope that video series was very helpful.